Hello, thank you all for coming. My name is Eric Sorensen. I'm the Communication Director with Causa. Today we invite you, the members of the press and community, for an important briefing on developments in D.C. on comprehensive immigration reform. For those who don't know, Causa is Oregon's statewide immigration coalition.
I'm Francisco Lopez, and I'm the director of Causa. The reason that we're here today is the first day of this national campaign that we are promoting immigration reform, a just immigration reform for America campaign. Why this campaign? There are so many reasons, as you know, and last year during the presidential campaign, President Obama, Senator Obama then made a commitment to support and pass comprehensive immigration reform this year. There are three bills now at the House and the Senate. One is the Ag Jobs that will benefit a lot of farm workers and growers and provide visas for those that want to work in the field of agriculture. The other is family reunification for those families that are waiting for their green card or for their visas, that they can, rather than waiting in their country of origin, they can wait here in the United States. And the last one is the DREAM Act, an act that will help thousands of undocumented immigrants graduating from high school, but they cannot go to college. President Obama will have a meeting with the leadership of the House and the Senate at the White House, and they will discuss the steps to take for a general comprehensive immigration reform bill. We have a commitment from the president that if he receives a bill, he will sign it. We know that we need 279 votes to pass any comprehensive immigration reform bill, 218 votes in the House of Representatives and 60 votes in the Senate. And we have already the signature from the president. There has been already a commitment from the Speaker of the House and the Majority Leader in the Senate that they will support a comprehensive immigration reform package. You will hear more and more from us. We will start having leaders' assemblies with our U.S. congressional delegation, with our 2 U.S. senators, Wyden and Merkley, and our 5 U.S. representatives in all their different districts. We'll be doing a large mobilization, and we are glad that we are not doing this mobilization alone. We are having leaders from the faith community, the business community, looking for ways to make this the year of reform.
Thank you. So, Jeff Stone, Oregon Association of Nurseries. I also serve as the co-chair for the business coalition that's been put together in this state called the Coalition for a Working Oregon. It's made up of 22 leading business associations in the state. We've been apart together on this issue for over 2 years. My point today is that it can't just be labor or just the faith communities or just the business community that seeks comprehensive immigration reform. It needs to be all three. The business community is speaking with one voice. The Restaurant Association and the nurseries have joined forces to lead this coalition, but it's all of us that have a stake in passing comprehensive immigration reform. We need to work together. And with a president and a Congress that's willing, this is the time and place to pass comprehensive reform. And the business community, which was silent 2 years ago, will no longer be silent. And we are going to work alongside non-traditional allies to pass reform this year.
I'm Andrea Miller, and I'm here as an organizer with Causa, Oregon's Immigrant Rights Coalition. Just to give you a little background about myself, I was raised in Salem, and I'm an Oregonian through and through. I recently graduated from Whitman College just last week. And although I am totally an Oregonian, my great-grandparents came from the Philippines to work in the sugarcane fields of Hawaii. My grandparents worked these same fields, and they contribute to America's economy and provided the opportunity for my parents and myself to become productive members of the social and economic fabric of America. I'm tired of seeing hardworking, talented, and intelligent people struggle on a day-to-day basis solely because of their citizenship status.
Hello, my name is Marlene Torres, and I'm here representing PCUN and also our community radio station that we have in Woodburn, 95.9. Today is a historical moment for the Reform on Immigration in America campaign. But I'm here to talk to you as a wife, as a daughter, as a mother, but most important, as an immigrant from Mexico City. My mother came to the United States pursuing the American dream. I was only 5 years old, not knowing that I was breaking the law. I realized I was undocumented when I started applying for scholarships, not knowing what path or what to do when I was applying for college. My dreams were shattered. It took a long process, but I was able to get my permit. Now I'm a citizen, and for the first time, I was able to vote. I had a long journey from being undocumented to becoming a citizen. Throughout all this, I contribute to my country by paying taxes, being a mentor, giving back to my community. Like myself, there's a lot more undocumented youth and families who are doing the same and don't have the same privilege as I have as an American citizen. Reform Immigration for American campaign is giving us hope. Like we say in Spanish, la esperanza muere al último. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ramon Ramirez, President of PCUN, the Oregon's Farm Worker Union. And I just want to end the press conference before we take questions by saying that today is a historical moment because we're having a launch not only here in Oregon, but in 40 major cities throughout the country. And then tomorrow there'll be a national press conference in Washington D.C. Culminating the announcement of the campaign for comprehensive immigration reform. I just want to say a couple of things. One is that we're sending a delegation of around 9 people from this area to Washington D.C. to the Summit for Immigration Reform, and they'll be working with over 750 activists from around the country. We had to close registration at 750 because we were just inundated by people. That's just to give you a sign of the momentum that we have. I've been asked a lot of questions. What makes the campaign different from 2007, from the debates that went on in the U.S. Senate on comprehensive immigration reform? And I have to tell you that the difference this time around is that there's truly a coalition building of labor, business, religious, community, and the involvement of many other immigrant groups throughout the country. So it's not just a Latino-led organization or coalition, but it's actually representative of Polish, Irish, East African, Haitian, Dominican, and many, many other immigrants who live and work in this country and have made this country prosper. Immigrants play a really important role in our economy. We don't take jobs away from U.S. citizens. We create jobs. For every crop that's picked in the field, or for every plant that's planted in a nursery, those are creating jobs. You need jobs to market. You need jobs to get those products to the to the wholesale markets. So we're creating jobs, transportation jobs, and many other occupations. So we feel that it's time to fix our immigration laws now. We feel really confident that the stars are lining up. We have the Senate President who is committed to bring a bill or several bills to the floor. The same thing with Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House. And the President has said that he will definitely entertain and he will sign a bill. We understand on June 8th that at this meeting that he's having at the White House, he's trying to pull together a bipartisan coalition of people who are really going to work at and committed at passing immigration reform